Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Moses and Plato Last Train to Clawville. This is set in the Chicken Police world, and you might remember I mentioned it in my first look at Chicken Police Into the Hive, and the time has come to do a first look for this one, and I am really excited for this. I love all things Chicken Police. I can't wait to see what this is like. I love the art style and everything. We actually met Moses and Plato very briefly in the Into the Hive demo, so interested to find more out about them and see what their adventures are all like, so let's jump in, see what this is like. Okay, it's a short demo version of the full game.
So,
we're straight in.
standing
Wow.
on top of a train, looking death in the eye.
That was quite a trip, wasn't it?
Quite a trip. If anyone had told me that we'd have ended up here, I would have laughed in their faces. So, where do we start?
Let's say a freezing cold day greeted us on that fateful Stavonian morning.
Furry heavens! Could you be any more cheesy?
I thought I was getting better at this.
That'll never happen.
Well then, let's just start at the beginning.
Yeah, let's. I like the dynamic between them already. Obviously, the Sonny and Marty dynamic is fantastic. This looks like it could be the same sort of thing, but obviously with some slight differences.
Well, here we are.
I'm gonna freeze to death.
Now that you mention it, my dear friend, we're a little early, so you'll have plenty of time to do that.
No matter. I can already taste the champagne and olives on my tongue.
Champagne and olives?
The party! Aren't you looking forward to the big Bon Voyage party tonight?
Oh, that. I'd skip it if I could.
Ha! Moses, you're the saddest animal I've ever had the misfortune to meet. For once in your life, you should let loose. We're on a holiday, right?
Let me remind you that no, we are not on holiday. This is work.
Very heavens. You're beyond hope, Moses.
I love this. It's really good.
Well, you're probably right, my dear friend.
So we freeze to death. But, I see other passengers are starting to arrive.
We can have a little sniff around before we leave the station. Literally and figuratively.
It's
Good
so
idea.
good.
Although, I might not be able to move anymore.
I love how, like, strange he looks. It's really good. Alright, so we've got the Clawville Express. Obviously, the sort of, like, look of it is very different, but it feels like it's part of the same thing. I like it. What is this? Oh, okay. So we've, like, got look, smell, and, I guess, like, listen, I suppose. What is going on up here? Ooh. What's this? Oh, this is the codex. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we've got like a proper place to go for the codex, and then we've got our inventory here for an old pocket watch. 15 until the next key event. Is that like live? Like, as in, does it move, or does it move when certain things happen? It's interesting. Let's have a look at this luggage. It's a suspiciously large package for 2 people, but who knows, maybe that pretty lady just brought too many trinkets on the trip. So can we, like, sniff that then? Oh, I see. Oh, cool. So it puts it into, like, a different mode, so you can actually see what can be sniffed. So you can see the scent there. That's really good. Trains have a distinctive smell that's a mixture of different aromas. Metal, oil, coal, leather, and many more, but nothing blatant or noteworthy. Oh, I like that. So then... Oh, and then that shows us what we can look at. Oh, this is cool. Okay, different to Chicken Police, because obviously we've got cat senses now. But I love that that's like a gameplay thing. That's a really cool little touch. Okay, so we've got Dame and we've got the Ambassador.
Look who's here.
The ambassador. That creep makes my tail tingle.
Not a fan then.
Stay focused, Plato. We'll do what we've been hired to do, then we can take our well-deserved vacation.
When I think we have to protect this monster.
Let's not jump to conclusions, dear fellow. You know rumors are sometimes just rumors.
These aren't just rumors, Moses. They're facts.
We have a job to do, and we're going to do it. All right?
Yeah, All right.
You can see who the rational one is. Okay, new facts, new clues. Okay, so we go into this place. Ooh, connections, facts and clues, animals. And then, codex is there, so animals. Got Plato here. Normally, in a Let's Play, I would read through all of these, because I love doing things like that. I'm not going to do it in a first look video, because it's going to take too long. But, you know, when we do a Let's Play of this, because we absolutely will be, along with the second Chicken Please game, I'll be going through all of this stuff and, like, fully immersing myself in the lore. So, what's how to use? What do we do here? Connection. Oh, I see. We can create connections between people. Okay. Can we... I probably should have read the how to use. Is it... Okay, how to use. How do we make it advance? I don't actually know how we make it advance. It's interesting. Yeah, I should say as well, I'm playing on like an early access version of the demo, which obviously the demo itself is out now, but when I got sent a key for this while I was unwell, so I don't know if maybe there's been some updates to the actual live demo that perhaps there's little bugs and things in this one, I don't know. So we can zoom in. What does this do, this little thing here? I don't know. We'll try and figure that out another time, I guess. Facts and clues. National tensions. Keep gathering clues. Ignat's dark past. Okay. So we can uncover clues about people as we go. So we've got the ambassador and we've got the dame. She has a rather pleasant appearance. So obviously some of it's voice acted so far and some of it isn't. For those acting on official business, the medals in the uniform are hardly justified. Anyway, it says a lot about the ambassador's character. So these things we don't seem to be able to do anything with. It looks like that's telling us that if we speak to this guy, then it's got an advanced time. So let's see if that works.
Ah, finally. This is ridiculous. I've been waiting here for an age.
Well, Plato is not a fan.
Sir, welcome.
Just grab the bags and pack them quickly. My daughter and I are freezing to death out here.
Sir, I think you misunderstand.
Are they paying you to talk or work? I am at my wit's end here. Can you believe it, my dear?
Yeah, okay.
Leave me out of this.
I'm sort of with Plato on this one, actually.
Dear sir, I genuinely think there's been a misunderstanding here.
Just take our luggage and load it while I'm in a good mood.
He is not nice. Okay, we get dialogue options in this, which obviously we don't get in Chicken. Well, we sort of do in Chicken Please, but it doesn't work the same way. That's enough. I think the cold must have frozen your ears. Let me be more clear this time. That feels risky. Can you listen to us for a moment and not just hear your own voice? I mean, all of these are pretty confrontational, but let's be rude.
What did you say? How dare you speak to me like that?
Why do men always have to measure each other's tails?
Very
Let
good.
me step in. This is Moses Wildflower, and I'm Plato Palladius of the Clawville Police Department. We are here because, unfortunately for us, we have been entrusted with the full protection of you and your dear daughter until this magnificent train reaches Clawville.
Is that so? Well, why didn't you start with that?
We tried, but it must be the noise.
Yeah, I'm sure. Something like that.
Whatever. So you're in the service of the Fox King, huh? Very well. Then I'll see you at the party soon, yes?
In fact, I think we'd rather...
Moses, we'll be there, sir.
All right then.
Not a fan of socializing.
Joyful. Till then, gentlemen.
So we're actually going to Clawville.
Where's the bloody porter?
Keep your voice down. My head is splitting.
Interesting.
Okay, we found out some interesting facts. Oh yeah, so this bit isn't voice acted.
What?
So some of it is, some of it isn't. That's fine. You talk an awful lot in your sleep, Moses. Terribly
Yes.
embarrassing. Okay, yeah, so some of it's voiced and some of it isn't, which is fine because it's like a an early demo. We've managed to find something out. So these are they're snow leopards, which we could tell that, but clarification just in case anyone was wondering. So can we like sniff anything new, or is it? It doesn't look like it. Okay, that's cool though. We can't do like the hearing thing yet, which is interesting. Are we gonna have to move this, or can we not do that? So we've got a massive pile of things. They're there. Okay, I don't see that we can do anything there. We can ask some questions, and this is also flashing, so I don't know if there's more we
Do
can...
not bother me. Ask my daughter if you want to know something. You people give me migraines.
Fine, we'll speak to your
I
daughter.
beg your pardon.
Don't take it personally. I can't stand coppers in any shape or form.
Right.
Ah, I see. Well, the feeling is mutual.
You're just kidding me.
Oh, sure,
Oh,
yeah.
of course.
Alright, let's talk to the daughter then. Oh, misclicked.
Madam, we are pleased to be of service to you and your good father.
Are we?
Do I look like I've molted for the first time?
I love the animal references.
I beg your pardon?
I know you despise us, and you have every reason to, but I don't care. Nor do I care about these ridiculous peace negotiations.
Oh, I see. That was refreshingly cold and honest.
Just stay away from me. Or at least keep your flattery to yourself.
You know what? You're really a little...
Okay, it's not going to be that easy, I'm afraid. Avoiding an encounter is close to impossible. Yeah, on a train, it's true.
What an arrogant response. I didn't expect anything else from one of you. Good day, gentlemen.
Same to you, madam.
Whew, she's something, ain't she?
They both are.
Just like the weather here. Ice cold and, well, mostly ice cold.
Indeed. But it's interesting what she said. I mean about the peace negotiations.
You know what? I don't like the idea of them myself. And these Stavonians make my tail cramp up.
I thought you were a devout pacifist. You should be happy for peace.
Well, since I've been through the hell of war myself, I am. But this is just smoke and mirrors, Moses. There will never be peace between Stavonia and Clawville. Hostility is coated in our blood.
Maybe. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We haven't even started this journey.
Yeah, you're right. And we might just be in for the adventure of a lifetime, huh?
Oh, but every day is an adventure with you, Plato.
And that's how it all happens. Oh, by the way, I know I keep saying about cats, but obviously Moses is obviously a fox. But yeah, yeah. I keep mentioning cats, I know.
If you want to know more than animals are willing to tell you, use your refined senses, Moses. Remember what you've taught me.
You're in a rather educational mood today, my dear friend. I could almost call it lecturing.
You'll thank me later, Moses. Believe me.
If you say so.
So this is going to take us through the senses, right? Which we already sort of know about. So we've got more codex entries here, which is quite cool because I guess some people might play this having never played the Chicken Police game. So it's interesting to get a bit of background on like Clawville and things like that. So we've got an actor and an actress. Let's have a look at these guys.
Looks rather familiar.
You mean Cassidy Lupus, the silent wolf?
The what and who?
To my bushy tail, you really do live in a cave, don't you?
So he's some kind of movie star.
The movie star.
Uh-huh. And the young lady?
Cassandra Ruby Faye, A real up-and-coming movie sensation. They're predicting a big future for her, although the tabloids say she's a bit unstable.
Right.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. Quite lovely, too.
Alright, so we got new things in the
Excuse
codex.
my rudeness. My name is...
Oh, come on, it's no problem. What can I write? Who will it be for?
What? No, I don't...
Then simply Cassidy Lupus, star of Silent Wolf and The Loudest Howl. Here we go, darling.
But I...
Don't thank me, friend. It's nothing. My pleasure.
Wow.
Well, thank you.
Look at
Hey,
his face.
mister.
Yes, little thingy.
Thingy.
Little what?
Okay, relax. Let's
As the wily fox says.
be calm.
Riley.
This is Detective Moses Wildflower, and I'm Plato Palladius from the Clawville Police Department. And we're not here for your autograph. You can be sure of that.
What, the police?
Yep.
For the wild ones. Cassidy, what have you done now?
Not a single thing, Cassandra, dear, I swear.
Wow.
At least, I don't think.
Nothing to worry about, madam. Sir, we just wanted to say hello and assure you that with 2 senior police officers on board, you will have the safest and most comfortable journey possible.
Oh, really? That's rather nice to hear.
Don't worry about Cassidy. He's a bit weak in the knees. But otherwise, he's a pretty nice guy. At least, for the most part.
For the most part. But darling...
Wow. Interesting. Well, guys, I tell you what, we are just about out of time. I like this a lot. It's everything that I hoped it was going to be. And between this and Chicken Police Into the Hive, I'm really looking forward to playing both. I can't wait to dive more into this whole, you know, like Chicken Police universe, if you want to call it that. It's just really, really good. The characters, the animal-related puns they use, just everything about it is so, so good, and makes me really excited to see different types of games as well. It's got a completely different art style, different vibe to it, but it still feels like the same familiar sort of thing, and I like that a lot, so I can't wait for the full game of this one either. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll leave a link to the demo for this down in the description below if you want to go ahead and play the rest of it for yourself. A big thank you to my patrons: Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldrich, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadim, Paul Leone, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCom555, Chrissy, Paul James, and TJG66. And I'll see you next time.